Season 13, Forces in Motion, Physics in the Necrotic World, Episode 89, Vehicle Safety Features. Welcome, strangers. Your body is protected by a crumple zone. Your body is also protected by your seatbelt. Your head is protected by the airbags. I mean, technically the airbags, they also, when they inflate, and I mean, obviously they don't inflate and stay inflated. They slowly let air out, so they have air holes, so the air would go out. Because otherwise, imagine, like, you have your seatbelt, and then you go bang into the airbag. And that would hurt, because it'd just be like hitting a wall. You wouldn't want to hit a wall. You would want to hit a cushion that would, like, deflate slowly over time. To reduce the force experienced by a passenger during a crash, we need to increase the time taken for the passenger's momentum to reach zero, so neutral velocity. So to do that, obviously, you want to deflate the airbag. You don't want to hit a solid airbag. And the same principle applies to seatbelts. The way you have seatbelts is that the seatbelts can stretch, and over time you slowly stop. You go like, boom. Like, you get what I mean? Yeah. And what was the other thing? Seatbelts, airbags, and your crumple zone. So the front of the car basically squishes, so you don't have to squish, basically. As long as it's not a horrible crash, the crumple zone should technically save you. Like, say you crashed into a tree or something. The crumple zone will just hit the tree and squish your car a bit, so you get a bit safe. So technically you have your passenger cage, which is where people are in, and then you have the engine and machinery at the back and front. I mean, mostly at the front. And also the front also has the crumple zone, and the sides have a crumple zone, which means that the crumple zone can, like, squish. The crumple zone can squish. Sorry, what? What? Yeah, I'll go in a bit. Yeah, wait, let me finish this. I'm so close, Mom. I just need to... If I cover this all material, I mean all this today, then I'm basically set the best possible way I could be set for tomorrow's test. And not only that, that means that I would have finished in like 2 weeks. I would have done 4 seasons, which is good. Because then I can actually finish by Christmas, which is like, yes, I can have a break. Yeah, that's my ideal situation. And also I like talking out loud, so let me finish this. Right. This is because force multiplied by time is equal to a change in momentum, which tallies with force being inversely proportional to time. So force is directly proportional to 1 over time. Bubble wrap is one of those things that I reckon anyone who's ever wrapped things in bubble wrap, we just can't resist popping some of the bubbles. Because it's like a satisfying texture on a level. It's like stress relieving. I mean, not that I have stress, obviously not. I don't stress. Sure, I get annoyed, but I don't stress about things. Anyways, the time of collision is increased by bubble wrapping. This is probably the secret, well, it's not really a secret, reason why someone sends you a parcel that is somewhat relatively fragile, like a vase, or a porcelain doll or something. Bubble wrap is a common feature. I mean, even if we decided to drop eggs out of windows for some reason, I mean, some of the other classes did that, apparently. I've heard about that, so that's pretty cool. They had like a whole competition for dropping eggs out of the window and hoping that the egg would just be safe. Okay, so if you wrap it in a ton of bubble wrap, that would probably help keep your egg existing relatively alive, so like not broken. I mean, eggs aren't alive, really, are they? It's like saying vegetables are alive, but like when it's part of a plant, that means that it's part of a living plant, but when it's cut off, it's like a leaf. It's dead. It's not part of a living anything, even though they are obviously made of a ton of biological chemical cells. You know, water is a is the main chemical medium in which reactions take place, which is why you're meant to drink like a lot of water every day. I mean, overhydration is okay, but dehydration is horrible. Like the effects like headaches and all that, it's horrible. The deformation of the bubble wrap means that the distance in which the force is acting upon is increased, so the force itself decreases. It's like the surface area volume thing in biology. The increased surface area to volume ratio, the more distributing the reaction is taking place, right? The more distributed the reaction is. So more evenly distributed over a greater amount of space means it reacts faster, right? Okay, I mean, that's like the agar jelly thing. Yeah, it is pretty cool. The agar jelly thing. It turns colourless, doesn't it? Or something like that. It was in the biology mock this year. Anyways, oh, I dropped my highlighter. Not that I highlight much, but it's like, yeah. Okay, so the deformation of the bubble wrap means that the distance in which the force is acting upon is increased, so the force itself decreases. This makes it safer for the thingy, whether it being a new vase or you in a car crash or something. I mean, you know, the A12 a few weeks ago or so, like there were 4 lorries that were in a bind in a massive crash involving quite a few other vehicles, which is a horrid crash, but luckily no one died. Sorry, that was just a random thing to say, but crashes are often happening on the highways anyways. And it causes like highways to close, so you have to redirect and go all the way around. What is it called? What is it called when you redirect people on a highway? Redirect people on the highway. I feel like I should know this word. It's silly if I don't know this word. Redirecting people. Diversion! That's the word. Diversion. I mean, in a zombie apocalypse, you won't have the police to come and divert not your attention, obviously, but to find the safest way out of the zombie apocalyptic situation. You won't have the police or like some armed forces or somebody. I mean, unless if they're still alive. You'd probably be like, oh, what do I do? Figure something out. And that's where you use your amazing problem-solving brain. Yeah, sure. Okay. Anyways, momentum or energy can be used to explain the value in vehicle safety features and how they inherently work. Okay, so your car, your crumple zone, your seatbelt, and your airbags, all very important. They're your vehicle safety features. Super cool. You know, at the front of your car, in like the little box sort of thing, there's a book that has like the safety features of your vehicle. What is it called? Specification or something like that. Specification vehicle book thingy. What's it called? Sometimes I really wonder what my brother's on about. I mean, he's like 8 years old, so he's a strange person. He likes football though, and he likes geography, a lot of geography. You know, I actually convinced him to do like these A-level physics questions because it has seismic waves. So I was like, seismic waves are to do with volcanoes, and he did like 5 pages of comprehension with like the A-level content. I was like, wow. See, I'm actually teaching him something. Yeah, good sister, right? That was funny. He wrote the most hilarious answers ever. I should read them aloud to you one day. Yeah, maybe. Anyways, I need to go find that page. Those pages. If I want to read them aloud to you. Anyways, specification book thingy is the manual. Oh yeah, it's a manual. I feel like that word I should know. Manual. Like a technical manual for the safety features of a car. Yep, you can find that in front of your car, or ask the automotive people, the MOT, when you're doing your MOT. You know your MOT is meant to check if your safety features are working, so yeah. I mean, we only got a car like a few years ago, so it's not... I'm not really the most experienced person with cars. I really want a motorcycle. I don't really want a car. But like, motorcycles get stolen a lot in London. I don't know. Okay. Yep. See you next time at Physics in the Necrotic World. This is your host, Rimona Christian, R out.